Welcome students. Today we are going to see definition of limit point, that is limit point of a set, then some examples on limit point and theorem on limit point. So first we are going to see definition of limit point. Limit point definition. Let ordered pair x comma d be a metric space and A be subset of x. A point x belongs to x is called a limit point. Remember student, that point is also called as accumulation point or cluster point. In bracket, accumulation point or cluster point of A, that is set A, if each open sphere centered on X contains at least one point of A other than X. In other words, if open sphere S R X minus singleton X, okay, that is this open sphere intersection with A is always non-empty. It means that if you delete the center here of this open sphere and consider all the points of that open sphere and intersection of that set with A is always non-empty, okay, then the point X is called as limit point of set A. Now remember that the set of all limit points of A denoted by A dash and is called the derived set of A. Remember that the set of limit points of A is denoted by now this A dash and the set is called derived set of A, okay. Now examples. Now first one is that let RU be the visual metric space and AB subset of R, that is set of real numbers. So if you take A is equal to closed bounded interval A to B or open interval A to B or closed open interval A to B or open closed interval A to B, then the set of limit points of A, that is A dash, is closed bounded interval A to B. Now we are going to see how this set, okay, or this set or this set or this set has set of limit points as closed bounded interval A to B. Now if X belongs to open interval AB, okay, then this implies that here we have A is less than X is less than B. So what is important here? So this tells us that now we have here A is less than X and X is less than B. So this tells us that X minus A is greater than 0 and B minus X is greater than 0. So we can take here R is equal to now minimum of X minus A and B minus X, and value of R is greater than 0 here. Okay, then we have here open sphere SRX, which is the open interval X minus R to X plus R. Now if you consider this set open sphere SRX minus singleton X, now this is nothing but the open interval X minus R to X union with X to X plus R. Then now intersection of this set open sphere SRX minus singleton X intersection with A. Now remember, this is nothing but okay, open interval X minus R to X union X to X plus R and intersection of this set with A. So we write here X minus R to X, open interval X minus R to X intersection with A union with open interval X to X plus R and its intersection with A. Now remember here, now this set is always non-empty and this set is always non-empty, because here set A is now, here I am taking A is equal to now open interval AB here. Okay, if you take A is equal to open interval AB, or if you take A is equal to close bounded interval A to B, open close interval A to B, close open interval A to B, then remember now this set is always non-empty. Okay, this set is always non-empty. So this implies that now here, okay, SRX, open sphere SRX minus singleton X, now intersection of this set is always non-empty. So therefore each point of this set, that is open interval A to B, is limit point of the given set. Okay, that is if you take A is equal to close bounded interval AB or open interval AB or close open interval A to B or open close interval A to B. Now we are going to see why X is equal to A is limit point of A and X is equal to B is limit point of now set A here. Okay, now if X is equal to A, then for every R greater than 0, so we have open sphere centered on A, that is of radius R, SRAR. So this is open interval A minus R to A plus R. Now we are going to consider now this set. Open sphere SRA minus singleton A. That is here center of this sphere is deleted here. So we write here open interval A minus R to A union open interval A to A plus R. Now if you take intersection of this set with A, so now open sphere SRA minus singleton A intersection with A, that is we write here open interval A minus R to A union with A to A plus R. Now intersection of this set with A, so we write here yes open interval A minus R to A intersection with A union now open interval A to A plus R intersection with A. Now here if you consider this, okay, now here intersection of open interval A minus R to A minus R to A with intersection set A. Now if you take set A, either close interval A to B or open interval A to B or close open interval A to B or open close interval A to B, then remember this intersection is always empty set. So this is empty set. But if you consider this, then this is always non-empty. Now open interval A to A plus R and intersection of this open interval with set A is always non-empty. So that's why this intersection is always non-empty. So this intersection is always non-empty. So therefore we have here intersection of the set SRA, that is open sphere SRA minus singleton A intersection with A is always non-empty. So therefore x is equal to A is limit point of the set A Now if you take x is equal to B here, then for every r greater than 0, we write here open sphere SRB, that is open interval B minus R to B plus R, because in the usual metric space open spheres are the open intervals. So we write now here this set. Now this set is nothing but the open sphere with deleted center, that is center of this open sphere is deleted. So we write union of two open intervals, that is B minus R to B union with open interval B to B plus R. Then if you take intersection of the set A with this set, that is open sphere SRB minus singleton B, that is here center of this open sphere is deleted, intersection with A, then we write here open interval B minus R to B union with B to B plus R intersection with set A. So we write here intersection of set A with open interval B minus R to B union with intersection of set A with open interval B to B plus R intersection with A. Now intersection of set A with open interval B minus R to B is always non-empty, but intersection of set A with open interval B to B plus R is always empty set. So therefore we get here, now this set is non-empty and this set is empty set here, and their union is always non-empty. So therefore we get here this intersection, that is intersection of set A with the set open sphere S or B when its center is deleted is always non-empty. So for every r greater than 0, then by definition of limit point, we get that x is equal to b is the limit point of the set A. Therefore, now A dash is equal to, we have this. Now we know that A is limit point, small a is the limit point of set A, then small b is also limit point of set B, small b is also limit point of set A, then open interval A to B is also limit point, the set of all points in the open interval A to B is also limit point of set A. So therefore we get that now closed bounded interval A to B, now this set is the set of limit points of set A. Okay, that is the closed bounded interval A to B is the set of limit points of the set A. Now next example is this. Now if you take A is equal to now this set which has elements 1, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3 and so on, then limit point of this set is now singleton 0, because for every r greater than 0, now if you consider this set, then this set is now, here we have minus r to 0 union 0 to r, that is now this set is union of two open intervals minus r to 0 union with open interval 0 to r. Then if you take intersection of this set with set A, that is so we write here now intersection of set A with open interval minus r to 0 union with, now in this bracket we write intersection of set A with open interval 0 to r. Now remember here, now this set is empty set because set A has elements 1, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3 and so on, and here we have all the real numbers less than 0 here. Okay, so therefore this intersection is empty set here. Okay, but this intersection is always non-empty. Okay, for every r greater than 0, now we have intersection of open interval 0 to r with A. Now this intersection is always non-empty. So therefore we get now intersection of the set with A is always non-empty here. So therefore here now x is equal to 0 is the limit point of the set A. So remember that here now 0 is the only limit point of this set. Now next example is that set of limit points of rational numbers. Okay, now here we have A is equal to Q. Q is the set of all rational numbers. Then for any x belongs to R and for every R greater than 0, we have here now intersection of this set with Q is always non-empty. Now remember that now this set is nothing but union of two open intervals. That is, now this set is now union of open interval x minus r to x and x to x plus r and intersection of this set with Q. Then remember that now this open interval contains rationals as well as irrational. This open interval also contains rationals as well as irrationals. So if you take intersection of now these two open intervals with Q, then intersection is always non-empty here for every r greater than 0. So therefore now in this case x belongs to a dash here, that is now x is limit point of Q. So therefore we get here r is containing Q dash. Okay, that is r is subset of now set of limit points of Q. So therefore remember that now, but Q is subset of R here and Q is containing R, and here we write here now set of limit points of Q is equal to R here. So therefore we get that now set of limit points of Q is equal to R here, because now this is always containing R. So we have here now the set of limit points of rational numbers is the set R, that is set of real numbers here. Now we are going to see a theorem now which talks about now closeness of a set and the limit points of the set. Now the statement of that theorem is that if A is subset of X, where X is metric space, then the set A is closed if and only if it contains all its limit points. So we are going to see the theorem here. Theorem: let ordered pair X comma D be a metric space and A be subset of X, then the set A is closed if and only if A contains all its limit points, that is A dash is contained in A, that is set of limit points of A is contained in A. Now we are going to see proof of this theorem. Now we are going to see proof of this theorem in two parts. In first part we are going to assume that A is closed, then we are going to show that A contains all its limit points, that is A dash is containing A, and in second part we are going to assume this statement, that is if A contains all its limit points, then we are going to prove that the set A is closed here. So in first part we are going to assume that here set A is closed. So assume that A is closed. A is closed. Then we want to show that here A contains all its limit points, that is A dash is subset of A. Now let A belongs to A dash. Let A be let X belongs to A dash here, that is X is limit point of set A. So we write here then X is a limit point of A and hence every open sphere centered on x, contains at least one point of A other than x. Now suppose that x does not belongs to A. Okay, then now since x is not member of A, so it means that x must be member of complement of A. Then x belongs to now complement of A. But here set A is closed here. By our assumption, set A is closed. So here we have now x belongs to complement of A. Therefore, complement of set A is open. Now since this set is open and x is member of this set, then by definition of open set, now we have here, then there exists an r greater than 0 such that open sphere SRX is containing x minus A or complement of A. So this shows that the open sphere SRX contains no any point of A, which is a contradiction. Because now this open sphere is containing complement of A. So therefore this open sphere does not contain any point of A. But we know that x is limit point of A. So therefore every open sphere centered on x contains at least one point of A other than x. And here we are proving that here now this open sphere does not contain any point of A. So here we are getting contradiction here. So this is because here we have taken now x does not belongs to A. So hence our assumption x does not belongs to A is wrong. Thus we have here x belongs to A. So this proves that x belongs to A dash implies that x belongs to A. That is, the set of limit points of set A is contained in A. Now in the converse part, so we are going to assume that if A dash is contained in A, then set A is closed. So conversely, assume that the set of limit points of set A is contained in A. Now we want to show that here set A is closed. Set A is closed here. Now here set A is closed, it means that we have to show that its complement is open. So let X belongs to now complement of A. Okay, then X does not belongs to A. Now here we have taken a point, okay, which is in the complement of A. So therefore now it is not member of set A. Now here we have A dash is containing A, that is set of limit points of set of limit points of the set A is containing set A. Now since X does not belongs to A and A dash is containing A, so it means that here we have X does not belongs to A dash, or X is not limit point of A. Since we have here now set of limit points of the set A is containing A. So therefore we can find and r greater than 0 such that open sphere centered on X, that is SRX, is containing A. This shows that now complement of the set A is open. Now since complement of set A is open, so hence we have set A is closed here. Now since now complement of set is open, so therefore by definition of closed set we have here A is closed here. So thank you.